Mr. Jewell, what's uncommon collaboration?
Uncommon collaboration?
Yep. This is from the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, your working charter, priorities for uncommon collaboration. I just want to know what you guys say is uncommon collaboration.
Well, I can't speak for GARM, but I think what
you're on the board, right? You're on the steer team, your company.
My company's on the steering team. I think what they're referring to here.
Founding member.
What they're referring to
Are you a
here,
founding member? Group M's a founding member of GARM, right?
Yes.
So I'm asking this is your charter, your working charter. What's uncommon collaboration?
I believe what they're referring to is a cross-industry collaboration between agencies, brands, technology companies, ad tech companies.
Well, that's all warm and fuzzy, but here's what Mr. Rakowitz, the guy you guys hired to run GARM, here's what he says. Uncommon collaboration is competitors working together. Competitors working together to rise above individual commercial interest. Uncommon collaboration needs to be understood as the industry coming together, putting aside competitive concerns. Mr. Waller just said we don't have a cartel here, but that sounds a lot like a cartel to me. Do you agree? Sounds a lot like limiting actions that would limit consumer choice. That sounds like unlawful restraint of trade, and all that stuff is illegal according to the Sherman Act. What do you think, Mr. Jewell?
What's the question? Sorry?
The same question. You're trying to tell me. I asked what uncommon collaboration is, which is from your working charter, GARM's working charter. And Mr. Rakowitz defines uncommon collaboration as rising above individual commercial interests. I thought a company was focused on their commercial interests of their individual company.
Sir, GARM is used for a framework and definitions to try and make order of something that quite honestly had no order to begin with.
Well, here's what GARM did. Here's what it looks like, I think, in practice. Can we put up let's put up the email from Mr. Montgomery, who works for Mr. Jewell's company. Email about Breitbart, the Daily Wire, and Fox News. There's an interesting parallel here with Breitbart. As much as we hated their ideology and blank, we couldn't really justify blocking them for misguided opinion. I don't know the Daily Wire that well, but we should watch them carefully too. If we block the Daily Wire, why wouldn't we block Fox News? That seems to me like uncommon collaboration in practice, focused on 3 conservative news outlets. Do you see it that way, Mr. Jewell?
Respectfully, no, sir.
Well, how do you see it then?
I see this is somebody from our brand safety team, and he's asking questions about what sort of standards of service they have and trying to figure out what is happening with that particular publisher.
Well, let's put up the next one. Let's show some more uncommon collaboration in practice. Put up the next one. This is the one about Twitter. Based on your recommendations, we have stopped all paid advertisement because the platform was rather unsafe. This is their opinion due to Elon Musk's decision to firing lotteries. This is when Elon Musk bought Twitter. But it's an important platform for us to reach our audience, so we would like to consider going back. Looks like this was a coordinated, uncommon collaboration to boycott Twitter. But this company wants to go back because they make a lot of money when they're advertising on Twitter. Is that what this uncommon collaboration is that GARM engages in, Mr. Jewell?
We're not party to this email, so I can't really speak to this. We actually have been big supporters of Twitter and X. Recently, 2 weeks ago, we met with Mr. Musk, introduced her to our advertisers. To be clear, we want more choice in this industry, more places to create trusted brand advertising.
Mr. Shapiro, it's been cited several times. I think Mr. Natter said this in an opening statement. A number of the people said that they come together, they collaborate, they collude, they come together because they don't want to be advertising on sites where there's terrorism, piracy, harmful images of children, or other crimes on those associated with those websites. Any of that activity take place on the Daily Wire website?
No, it most certainly is not.
Yeah. So that's just we're all against that stuff. What we're not for is this colluding, this collaboration to go after to limit advertising because you don't like their ideology, you don't like their politics. That's what we're focused on, and that's exactly what's going on out there. And frankly, as you said in your opening statement, anybody can see it.
Yeah, the emails that you're showing, I've yet to see an email on the other side suggesting the possibility of divestment from CNN,
yeah,
for example.
Yeah, we and trust me, we did a lot of investigating. If we'd had that, we'd have put it in our report. Didn't find a one. Didn't find a one. It was all targeted in one direction, and they say it in their charter document. Mr. Rakowitz says uncommon collaboration is limiting the choice of, I mean, it makes absolutely no sense to me.